As you all may know, I am an English teacher, even though I'm not employed right now. But when you're an English teacher, it's like being a Marine. You're never an ex-English teacher. You're never a retired English teacher, baby. If you're an English teacher, you're always an English teacher for life. And well, I don't have the sort of annoying affectations that a lot of English teachers do. I do have some annoying affectations, but what good would I be as an English teacher? How could I truly be worth my salt as an English teacher if I didn't have certain annoying, nagging proclivities? And I'm going to express two of those now. There's two things that people say, some very common usage errors that really bug the hell out of me. And they should. They should, because I'm right and they're wrong. So they should. So I'm completely justified in my feelings of outrage. Now, I would never. Here's something that if you're thinking of your English teacher correcting you, maybe you think of when you say, "Teacher, may I leave the classroom and go visit the facilities because my bladder is about to explode," and your teacher says, or you say, uh, "Teacher, can I go visit the facilities because my bladder is about to explode?" And your teacher says, "I don't know. Can you?" And you say, "What? I can't hold it anymore." And then you pee all over yourself and you're humiliated because you didn't know that you're supposed to say, "May I?" You're not saying, "Can I?" It's "May I?" So I would never do that. But here are a couple things I'm calling foul on. Just think of me as the angry umpire behind the plate, and every time somebody says this, I say, "You're out of the game," um, in a really animated way. You know the baseball umpires are the only. Well, I guess that they aren't the only ones, but they're the it's the sport where the referee or the umpire is allowed to have the most emotion, is allowed to express the most emotion in his overall delivery and uh, movements and just facial expressions and everything. So I'm saying, "You're out of here," and you can see the anger because I've torn off my mask and my face is contorted with rage. And I'm saying, "You're out of here if you use one of these two." Okay. And it's very simple. Very simple. Okay. Number one, uh, you don't say purposefully when you mean purposely. Okay. Purposely means you did it on purpose. You purposely set off the fire alarm. You did not purposefully set off the fire alarm. All right. Purposeful means you move in a way that suggests or denotes a sense of purpose. So maybe you could stride purposefully up to the fire alarm before you purposely set the fire alarm. But purposeful is not purpose. Purposefully is not purposely. Um, so that's the first thing. The second thing, and this is even worse because it's far more common, but I like to put these two together because they fit together. They kind of rhyme. Um, People say rightfully. What they mean is rightly. Rightly means correctly. People are angry about the outrage that was perpetrated against them, and they are and rightly so. That's what you say. You say, "And rightly so." You don't say, People are angry about being cheated out of $50,000 of their money, and rightfully so. No, you say rightly so. Right, they're right to be angry. They're correct to be angry. It's appropriate for them to be angry. You don't say they are rightfully angry. Rightful means uh, belonging to, like you talk about. Please return this backpack to its rightful owner. Okay, rightful is not the same thing as right, and rightfully is not the same thing as rightly. And usually, when people say rightfully, they mean rightly. They mean correctly. The man is rightly upset that someone punched him in the face for no reason. He's not rightfully upset. In fact, I'm not sure if rightfully, I know it, I know it exists as an adverb, but I don't know if there's ever a place where rightfully is the correct usage. I think almost always when people use rightfully, they mean rightly, because rightful, the adjective rightful, just means, uh, uh, you know, uh, if justice is done, if all of the all of the things that uh, need to be satisfied in order for us to know that justice is done, are if all of those things have been fulfilled, then uh, it's rightful. Again, I most often think of, this is the that the pencil. Please return the pencil to its rightful owner. Uh, there are probably other ways to use it, but I just can't think of them right now. But I do know that rightful is not the same thing as right. Okay, and therefore rightfully is not the same thing as rightly. Now I know I might sound priggish, I might sound patronizing, uh, but I am right. I'm not rightful. I am right in what I'm saying. So, in sum, don't say rightfully when you mean rightly, and don't say purposefully when you mean purposely. Got it? Good. Thanks for watching.